What's poppin'? This is an episode of Chewing the Fat, where we talking about the most relevant content topics or some of the most detrimental topics to the community, whether it's sports, entertainment, whatever it might be. It might be some funny shit. And I'm here with Dan DeVille. I'm Jay For Real, and we're about to get into it. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, let's rock and roll, my brother. It's a beautiful day outside. You know, here in Atlanta, the rain done dropped down on us. You know, on Hungry Hound, you know, so we can stay around. And, you know, the buds are popping out there. You know, things going on. It's looking nice outside. Sundress season is on.
Oh yeah, it is. Sundress season is on. You know what I'm saying? They say gray sweatpants. Yeah. You know, my wife's like, man, hey, you got those gray sweatpants on. You better take your ass in there and change. You know, she say we can't wear them gray sweatpants, man. My wife be on it, man. I didn't even realize. You know, talking about a small topic before we even get started, bro. I didn't even realize how much women do things that men do when it comes to trying to peekaboo, bro. My wife was like, women are always trying to look for dick prints, especially in sweatpants. I didn't even know that was a big thing, women, man. So I'm like, damn. That's why when you say women, people try to act like women are so reserved. They just as vicious as men out here, bro.
Well, brother, let me explain something to you, man. Let me just say it just one way. You know, this
Go ahead,
is just
Yoda.
for the world. This is for the nation to know. A woman is a different animal when it comes to sexuality. Let me explain something to you. She can come 57 times. She can have 57 orgasms and still be wanting some more. You know what I'm saying? You might get two, my brother. And you like, hold on, man. Give me a minute. Don't touch me right now. Give me a minute. I need a sandwich, some sourbear steak, you know, ribeye, you know, some juice. you know,
Facts.
give me a minute.
That's
you know,
facts.
so, you know, we got to understand that's just how it go. You know,
that's
good
real.
at what we good at, and women good at what they good at, you know. And that's what keep us balanced. You know, that's what help us come together and be who we are. I think
that's true. And you know what, man? Speaking about coming together and being who we are, man.
Yeah.
Hey, just want to say, first, I want to say congratulations to anybody that feels like you found that person to spend the rest of your life with, tie the knot with, build with. But Travis Hunter, man. I feel like this about to be another one of those situations where we're about to see another brother get taken to the cleaners in a major way, bro. In a major way. So before we even get started, I'm going to show y'all a clip. This past weekend, Travis Hunter decides to surprise his new bride-to-be with a Mercedes Barbus, I believe it is, $200,000+ SUV. So this is what we got right here.
It's hard. They got the 18 Brabus.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Baraka, right. Now, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. I'm gonna tell you something. Did you also hear that the brother got married, no prenup?
Yes, sir.
How you feel about it? What do you think about that?
Sir, well, this is this is quite the wormhole that we delve into, you know. But this is what we doing, and this is the topic that we discussing. Right. The gentleman, from what I understand, being professional about this, he doesn't have much experience with women of leisure, is what I would say.
Okay.
This young lady of leisure, she caught his attention, and you know, man like what he like, you know, and you can't tell a man nothing about his woman. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
It can be whatever it is, but you can't tell him nothing about his woman.
That is true.
You know, you might get stabbed trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, shit.
We seen it before.
Oh, man, that's true. All right, right. You talking facts right there.
However, I would say this: if you're gonna do it, young man, you did right. Do it early on the rookie contract. You know what I'm saying? So do it on the rookie contract. Learn what you're gonna learn, cause God willing, it all goes well, and it's all happy and huckleberry. You know,
Okay.
but should it not? You know, just for any reason, should it not? She wind up at a Diddy party, and you outside, sitting outside, and she at the Diddy party when he get out of jail.
Right.
You may not want to deal with that no more. You know, so
Right.
when you get that second big dog contract, you know, then y'all done parted ways, and you know you done learned, and you know, so hey, that's just my opinion, my brother.
Okay.
What is your stance on this, good sir?
My stance on it, man, is straight buffoonery. This buffoonery, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck on my opinion, and it's just my opinion. And I know people kill you regardless you got opinion or not. I'm not saying it's factual. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not trying to be menacing about any community, but some of these things that have just come out into the public. Bro, first of all, I don't know one time as a grown-ass man or a teenager where I took my lady to a party and I set my ass outside in the car while she was in there getting a freak on. I don't know. I don't know where we do that at. I don't know where I'm going to be in one of the most man, you feel me? I don't know where I'm going to be in one of the most prestigious opportunities and accolades of my life and receiving the Heisman, which is a whole nother topic because I feel like he didn't even really deserve the Heisman. I feel like it should have been Ashton Genty, but we can get in that a little later. And the person that's supposedly supposed to support you the most, that you're looking as a potential partner in life, is sitting there on the couch pouting about you taking pictures with fans that literally probably have elements of you getting your bills paid and getting increases in your contract. You don't know who these people are. This is what I'm doing. We're at the Heisman. I just got the Heisman. There's only one per season that's going to get this, and you're on the couch pouting about me taking pictures. I do not, and I'm also going to go into this. And, you know, I know Dr. Umar talks a lot about it. And although I say, hey, if you love who you love, you are with who you are with. But I can't help but notice an extreme amount of brothers being taken to the cleaners by other than black queens. I can't help but notice that. And especially in these rooms, NFL, NBA players. And in one particular dumbass, Saquon Barkley, by going and playing golf with Trump, which we could talk about that on another episode. But, brother, I just feel like no matter what his degree or amount of contract was, I feel like Travis Hunter has stepped in the pitfalls every step of the way that inevitably are going to lead to mental anguish. And that in itself is priceless, bro. Mental health is priceless. So regardless if it's his rookie contract or not, I feel like he should have had a prenup. I don't know if she knows, if she's a strategic person, and I know by being in the military, Filipino girls are raised to go out and assault military men to get those benefits in the family, to get the family there. They're raised for that, so they know timelines. If she knows it's just his rookie contract and she got to hang on for those 5 years or whenever he gets his renegotiation, because you know some of these rookies, if they perform well, they're gonna go ahead and renegotiate that contract within their third year, not the fifth year. So if she knows better, she knows she got to hang around for at least 3 years, and if she does that before she lays down the hammer, so I just don't. And I know we only get to see what's in the public, but I think it's something said when we watch your woman operate in the public when she knows she's supposed to be on her utmost supporting behavior and she's not. I can only imagine what she's doing behind closed doors. So I ain't with it, bro.
Well,
I ain't with it. Prenup should have been signed.
Well, see, you know, I'm gonna throw you another side. You can look at this too now.
Okay.
You know, now when you look at the wealthiest of the wealthiest, the one percenters of the world, right?
Okay.
You know, when you look at these individuals, look at who they choose to marry. They choose to marry the woman that's about that action, Jack. You know what I'm saying? They not looking to marry theologians. You know, things of that nature. No. They marrying these women because they seen them do some things that they enjoy, and they'll pay the fee for it. You know, and all jokes aside, is as you accumulate money in this world, you are willing to pay the fee for your comfort and for your leisure. You know, make it easy on me, baby.
The amenities. Gotcha.
Make it easy on me, baby. You know, what I need to go to the strip club for? I got this at home. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, yeah.
Damn.
Boom, no prenup. Boom, take the first contract. Shawty, you done did some things that, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Did you just say take the first contract, bro?
Take it, baby.
Oh my gosh, my bro just said take the first contract.
This girl probably showing this young man some things that will not be duplicated until the second contract. You know
okay,
I hear you.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. All right, so I mean, okay, I can understand that, and although maybe it's not something that many other people would do, I can understand the principle of that, because we got people that go and trick off all the time.
All day long.
They going down to those streets paying those $20, $40 or whatever. They going into those VIP rooms in the strip club. So maybe and I never agreed with T.I. saying it ain't tricking if you got it. It's still tricking. It's just that you can afford to trick.
Regardless.
It's tricking regardless.
Tricking. You want the dollar menu or you want to go to Roof Chris. You know what I'm saying? But it's levels to trick.
Hey, that creme brulee at Roof Chris. Hey, that creme brulee at Roof Chris be banging, bro.
It costs,
you
Jack.
Feel me?
It costs.
It costs. It costs.
That's a different level of tricking. Hey.
So
that's Travis Hunter tricking right there.
It's Travis Hunter tricking.
Hey, look, baby, you can do something strange,
something strange for a little train. Okay. Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Let's talk, since we're gonna talk about Travis Hunter all the way around, just a little bit, just to get into some of the other things. Right. How did you feel about the Heisman Trophy winner and Travis Hunter and maybe some of the other candidates that were up there like Ashton Genty? How'd you feel about it? How did you feel? I'll say how I feel not based on, but I'll let you go ahead and get your opinion out. Then I'll go on with mine.
Brother, let me tell you something. I think it was nobody else more deserving of the Heisman than Travis Hunter.
True.
Coming out of that class, because this was his last year. Here's the reason why. This kid went up through the ranks, Jack. This kid stayed with his coach. This is the opposite of what we see in college football. That's coach leave the kid. The kid stayed with his coach from HBCU that was destitute. They were in bad shape, brother. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And he stayed there, turned him around, went to Colorado, got his spleen split. On a nasty hit, still came back, showed love. Was the absolute sportsman, was the absolute gentleman to the game. Mm-hmm. The boy, his personal life, his personal life is a personal life. That it's okay. That was man like what he like. Man, whatever. But the Heisman, nobody has done what he's done. I don't remember in college football history that went from an HBCU, to a power conference, boom, and dominated on every level, and played both ways. Played both ways, not just one way. Played both ways.
Right.
This is unreal. So I mean, anybody else like for instance, Ashton Genty, any other year he would have came out, yes, he's a Heisman. It's just by fate. Man, you came out behind a unicorn. Man, it's just by fate.
Bro,
that's all,
you
bro.
think he a unicorn? Okay,
yes,
this is what I think.
Yes.
I think he's a unicorn only because somebody allowed him to have the opportunity to do so. I don't think he's the only player that could have done it. Actually, he's not even the only player that done it this year. I think it was somebody else to play both defensive and offensive side of the ball and alignment. But Deion allowed him to do so in a magnitude. But this is my thing. Is the Heisman Trophy about loyalty to your coach, or is the Heisman Trophy about statistical work on the field, being amongst the top elite players
the nation's best player?
And guess what? Travis Hunter wasn't neither on either side of the ball, bro. He wasn't even in the top 5. Sometimes he ain't even in the top 20. Whether it's interceptions, whether it's receiving touchdowns, whether it's receiving yards. How you a Heisman Trophy winner and you not leading no category on offensive or defensive side? You hardly even in the top 20 in any category, whether it's the offensive or defensive side. Ashton Genty was top on 2 of his categories, bro. So when I look at that, I'm saying, was this more of a popularity contest and people more wild about somebody having the opportunity to at least play offensive and defensive side of the ball at a very elite level. I give him elite level, but when you look at the numbers, bro, it's like, damn, you didn't lead anything. You wasn't. It's like you the jack of all trades, but the master of none. It's pretty much how I see Travis Hunter. I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm not high on Travis Hunter in the pros. I don't think we're about to see this unicorn aura in which everybody's seeing in the pros, bro. I think it's going to be subpar. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is still going to be lead receiver. I think he's still going to be balling.
Absolutely.
And I think Travis Hunter will not do what BTJ did with a subpar quarterback situation. I think he's not going to be that. I don't think he's going to be that, honestly. And I feel if we saw him anywhere else than Colorado and anybody anywhere else other than with Deion Sanders in that situation, I don't even think Travis Hunter is even remotely thought of, bro. I don't. And I have to give it. Opportunity is something you have to have, and he got that opportunity, and he did what he had to do with the opportunity he was giving him. But I can't give him he got the Heisman, but I just didn't see him as the Heisman Trophy winner.
I'll say this, on the defensive side of the ball,
okay.
What a lot of people want to look at is tackles and balls deflected and all that. But my man, if you got, what did he have? 5 or 6 interceptions for the season. That means they're not throwing your way. They scared of you. They not throwing your way. You don't want a DB that's tackling everybody. It's like, man, you get too many catches. What's going on? You get some 23. Right. Come on, 23. Swap them out. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I think, well, not even think. Based on the college landscape, and you gotta look at the story behind it. You gotta look at what the kids accomplished. Yes, we went to another program, and we've seen that. Like, for instance, in most years, it's going to a quarterback. Quarterback's gonna get the Heisman.
Right.
So many subpar quarterbacks that got the Heisman.
Sometimes they ain't even deserve it. Right, I got you.
They under this such and such system. Okay, yeah, great, boom, and they get to the league and nothing. Nothing. What I'm saying? So
nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't Baker get a Heisman? Wasn't he a Heisman Trophy winner?
Baker did. Now Baker.
Yeah,
did,
Baker was a Heisman Trophy winner.
I will say this. Yeah.
And he ain't even show up until last year, really.
Really? But finally, at least he did something, finally. But see what I'm talking about? And can you remember the last 5 Heisman quarterbacks? You can't remember. You know what I'm saying? Because they sorry.
I think what we had, I can think of Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
Then who did we have? I mean, Tebow was way back then.
Right.
Did we get T-Law? Trevor Lawrence? Did Trevor Lawrence get it? I think Sunshine got it. Trevor Lawrence,
Sunshine got it.
He got it.
Sunshine.
Then did we do? I don't think Tua didn't get it. So yeah, bro, that's a fact. And most of them quarterbacks that came out really didn't do too much of a damn thing. They don't
pan out well.
Matter of fact, bro, let's look up and see the last
let's check it out.
Heisman Kennedy Trophy winners and see, and let's just we won't pull up the statistical data. We're just gonna see the last and just think if we could even remember what they did inside of the league once they got there. Okay, so, and I know for sure Jaden Daniels did his thing, so I know he did that. So
man.
Okay, so here we go right here, and I thought Bryce Young. I was gonna say Bryce Young too. So Bryce Young did.
Oh yeah.
So I do remember. I do remember the last. At least the last. I still got the last. I remember the last 4. Now Devontae Smith, I didn't recall him, but
Devontae Smith, he got it. Yeah, a little bit.
Right,
wide
he got
receiver.
it, and a little bit of wide receiver, Super Bowl champion. Let's give him his props. He's Super Bowl champion now.
Super Bowl champ.
You know what I'm saying? With
the
the Eagles,
stud, man. He's solid.
Right.
He's solid.
Before that,
because ain't nobody think he was gonna hold up in
so
the NFL.
if we just gonna go back the last 5.
Right.
So we just gonna go back the last 5, right?
Okay.
So the last 5. So we got Devontae Smith, non-quarterback. We got Bryce Young. We know that was a very murky and dark situation for him. He got benched, and then finally toward the end of the season, last season, he kind of seemed like he kind of got his head on straight. By the way, situation. Hopefully, Travis Hunter, you don't go through this. He went through a woman situation, knocked him all the way off. I think it was another player dating this woman, probably sent him a video or something like that. Then in 2022. We had Caleb Williams, which I didn't have no faith in. Nobody that run up in the stands and crying their mama's arm.
I ain't sold.
Wasn't sold on
I
it.
ain't sold on
Jaden
it.
Daniels, not at all. Jaden Daniels, a baller.
He's solid.
He a
That
baller.
boy's solid.
Right. So then we got Travis Hunter. So if we think about it, in the last 5 Heisman candidates, we probably got one that really showed up on promise, which is Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. So I mean, think about it.
That's rough.
Man.
That's rough.
So the boy Travis Hunter, I believe he deserved it because the boy went the road less traveled. And think about it, man. The boy ain't got in no trouble.
I like that too.
The boy got him a girl that whatever the case may be, the boy got him a girl that know what she doing. And he ain't got in no trouble. And they ain't finna have no babies until they sign that certificate in front of the county man at the judge. Then they gonna have some babies.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I gotta give him some. I give him some points with some points to do. I give him some points with some points to do.
Yeah,
okay, I ain't mad at it. I still don't agree with the no prenup. I still don't think she's that. I still don't, based on what I've seen, don't think that's going to really work out well. But
you ain't seen what he seen.
I ain't seen what, that's what I was going to say. But I ain't seen what he seen. So maybe Travis Hunter, ain't no maybe. Travis Hunter done seen something that say, you know what, you deserve this $200,000 plus car. I feel you. I feel you. And if you got it, do it. I can just say that I'm not. Go ahead.
I got some cousins that they got a baby mama that fry good chicken, and they'll jump on you about her. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, that chicken, that crunchy chicken,
that crunchy, but they'll jump on you about it, man. So it's man. We don't know what it is, but it's working.
Hey, my wife makes some awesome cupcakes and some crunchy rice, man. So crispy rice. So I feel you, man. I feel you. I don't think she can cook worth shit though, but hey, we'll see. Man. We never know. Her moms might be in there chefing it up.
Listen, man, might be, and mom don't pay no attention to all that noise going on downstairs. Just cook no rice and beans.
just get them in.
That's it.
All right, so let's. I want to let people know I'm not talking from a heart of hate or none of that. I just. It'll be very disappointing, and you got expectations, and I do have expectations for Travis Hunter and all other young black brothers coming up, as well as all my other brothers. Period. I always want to see them do great, be great, and without the most turmoil that they can have in their life, because it's never good to see that. So that's where I'm speaking from, and like my brother, Dan DeVille just said, that evidently Travis has seen something in this woman that has warranted him taking the steps that he's done, just like I did, you did, everybody else did. And we saw something that said, hey, the green light, we going, we full sin. And nobody has the right to try to tell us that, well, they can tell us, but nobody has the right to say, nobody knows truly what you feel inside that completes you to make you feel like this is the step worth taking. I'll say that. It's plenty of people that saw things and told your ass don't do it, and your ass did it anyway, and they ended up being right. So that's why I had to rephrase what I was going to say. Because some people see things and say, you know what, I done seen that story before, and that shit didn't go so good. But you're going to do what you want to do anyway. So I wish Travis Hunter and his wife the best. I hope that this situation is unlike the percentages that are overwhelming in the nation as far as divorce and domestic violence. I hope that y'all supersede all that and have a beautiful life. I hope that Barbara's carries you and your family on vacations and don't carry her with a good portion of your money somewhere else. That's what I hope.
Shots fired.
Go ahead, brother.
I was just saying shots fired.
Yes, it is some shots fired in that, man. It is some shots fired. Hey, so check it out, y'all. We're not going to be on here too long. We're going to come at you all with another topic. I'm with my brother Dan DeVille. We will have another brother at some point in time, hopefully join us, but not. This is who you'll see. Me and my brother Dan DeVille. I'm Jay For Real. This is the episode of Chewing the Fat, where we're going to talk about all things relatable, all things new, some things old, and especially things that involve you in the community and politics and whatever the case. And we're going to talk some sports here too. So if you do like the content, you do want to support two brothers trying to do positive things as far as spread the word, educate, because we do plan to bring guests on as we build this platform to try to get you all some information, whether it's financial, whether it's business, entrepreneurship, whether it's something to deal with insurance, because a lot of us are not doing the proper things we need to do with insurance as well to try to protect our families and ourselves living in the life and environment we live in. Hit subscribe. That's the first way you can help us out. The next way you can help us out is share the video. And the final way you can help us out, because it's free, leave a comment down below to help us constructively build this platform. And with that being said, Dan DeVille, Jay For Real, we out for now. Chewing the Fat. See you next time. Peace.
Peace.